Oh, uh-oh. I think we're live. Hopefully we're live. Let me check. I'm guessing I am. But anyway, wait. I hear something. Gotta fix some stuff here. I'm hearing echo, including my own voice. Aha, there we go. That fixed it. Oh man. Hello everybody. My name is Jason Robinson. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Illustration by Design. I am a graphic artist, illustrator, and what else do I do? I make really bad YouTube videos, and welcome to one of them. And P Money is in the chat. Hey P Money, how you doing? He says, "Hey Jason, another time, maybe not really set up to join." Okay, I invited P Money to come join me if he wanted to, but that's fine. That's perfectly okay. I warned him earlier this week to be careful what he wished for, because he said that he was wondering when I would invite him onto a live stream. So here it is, P Money. Don't worry, I will bother you again in the future. But yeah, I haven't done a live stream in about 2 months. So if you're new to my channel, there's 2 people watching, one including me. So it's me and P Money. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications of future videos. Next video might be in another 2 months. It might be tomorrow. I have no idea. I sort of play it by the seat of my pants. But yeah, I'm a graphic artist and illustrator. I do mainly freelance work for magazines, ad agencies, stuff like that. You know, book illustrations, and yeah, I have a lot of fun doing it. So do a lot of comic book style type artwork. But yeah, the purpose of this live stream is one, I have not done a drawing live stream in quite a while. Like I said, 2 months. So I needed to get back and doing it. You know, I'm the sort of person where if I don't do something like this for a while, I keep kicking the can down the road, because I'm not really inclined to draw in front of other people. I'm much more of a introvert when it comes to that sort of stuff. So I'm trying to force myself out of my shell by live streaming in front of an audience. So one reason I'm doing the live stream is because I need to start pushing those comfort zone boundaries. Also, I finally redesigned my website, and most of you probably don't even know I have a website, but I do. I've had a website for, oh man, more than 20 years now, since the 90s. I've had an illustration website that no one has known about, and I haven't really promoted that much because it looks so bad. It was so dated. I think the old website I had last updated it in 2004, and so it's been quite a while, almost 2 decades. So I finally decided to my old contract with my service provider for my website expired in October. So I finally decided I'm gonna go over to a new, more affordable web provider, and at the same time I'm also gonna finally update that stupid website. And fortunately, the new provider provided website building materials, so it was drag and drop. Before, I was just building the website by coding it from scratch, and that's why I that's another reason why I had always sort of pushed it back, because I'm not a coder, a computer coder. I'm much better with drag and drop type style website builders. So they provided that, so it made it much easier for me to redesign the website. And so I'm going to introduce it now to you guys who have not seen it before. Eagle 43 is here. Hey, Eagle 43, how you doing? Good seeing you. And P Money asked, is this your drawing to get into Gary's fan art contest? I think it's too late for that. This drawing, although I wouldn't mind, this drawing was a request from someone who won an art contest I had, I think, over a year ago, and they never contacted me. And they finally contacted me about a few weeks ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, and told me, apologized for taking so long. I said, it's fine, you know, it doesn't matter to me. they won. So they asked for a drawing of Gary's Titan Mouse of Might. So that is why I'm drawing for them. I'm drawing this as a request from someone who won an art contest that I had about a year ago. So, yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah. So my website has been redesigned finally, and I'm going to show it to you folks, you good folk, right now, so you guys can take a look. And I'll show you around. Let me show you its features, as one famous YouTuber tends to say. First, let me share the screen so you guys can actually see it. Hold on, please hold. Share screen. Let's see, which tab do I want? I want this one. All right, is this showing up? Let me see. It might take a second to get onto YouTube, but oh, P-Mike says, nope, there's still time. Gary hasn't closed the contest yet. Okay, cool. He also says, I'm off work today and thought, yay, kids at home, wife working, I get the house to myself. Ah, man. Ah, boy. I'm sorry your daughter coughed. Well, hopefully she feels better soon and she's not too sick. All right, there it is. There's my new website. As you can see, it says, welcome to Illustration by Design. That's me. And you might be familiar with this drawing of the Flash. It's usually on my YouTube channel here. It's this little logo in the bottom left or bottom right or wherever. But yeah, this is how the website pops up when you type in illustrationbydesign.com, and it's illustration-by-design.com, and you can find a link to it in the description of this video, so you can look at it yourself. I'll just walk you through it a little, and you can follow along if you like. There you go. That's the top. Scroll down, and there's some samples of my artwork. It's a nice little drawing of Tom Baker as the Fourth Doctor in Doctor Who, and then it gives a short little brief summary of who I am, what I do, and yeah, an invitation to keep on looking. You can contact me here. Click on this link. That will take you to the contact page. You can send me emails and ask me any questions you may have, and then keep on scrolling down, and you come to the different sections of the website. You have your comic art that I've done, book and magazine art that I've done, and also ads. You have portraits here of famous people. You have design work I've done. You have other types of art that I've done for clients. And then here you have the art for sale page where you click on that, and then you can find artwork that I've done, original artwork, and then you can purchase it and also commission me for artwork of your own if you would like. So keep on scrolling down. You got a nice little drawing of Superman here. Woo! Artwork that saves the day. That's me. That's my artwork. So, and then keep on scrolling down, and then you have the links to my YouTube channel, and click on here, and it'll take you to YouTube. Click on here, it'll take you to my YouTube channel, and then it has samples of the various YouTube videos I do: speed drawings, unboxing videos, drawing live streams, and more and more. But wait, there's more. And then here, there's also other social media I have, and that is a link to the Directory of Illustration, where the website where you can see my artwork and yeah, a lot more stuff that I have available that I've done. And down here at the bottom, you got my links to my Facebook page, my Instagram page, my LinkedIn page, and then again my YouTube page. And then here's more contact info for me here, email, number, such and such. So again, going up here, click here, the comic art, boink, click that, and then the comic art page shows up. And then you can see various artwork that I've done in relation to comic books. This isn't necessarily comic book artwork I've done, but comic book style artwork I've done. So, you have stuff like this. Is that showing up? It is showing up, good. And, close that. Or you can either close it, or you can just hit the arrow button, and then you can scroll through, see various illustrations I've done in a comic book style for clients or for self-promotional purposes. It's a mixture. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool stuff here that you can check out, and it all sort of deals with comic book type illustration. It's a nice little samurai werewolf. And at the bottom of the page, you have more links to proceed. These links are at the top and at the bottom. And one thing that I wanted to do with the new website was make it responsive. When I say responsive, I mean you're able to look at it equally well on computers, tablets, or phones. So it would adjust depending on what device you're looking at it on. I'm not sure if you'd be able to see if I alter this, but when I shrink the window, let me go up to the top again. When I shrink the window, with my old website, nothing would change. Like what you would see here, I would shrink the window and everything would sort of get cut off the page because it wouldn't adjust depending on the device you were looking at. With this new website, I've made it so that it is responsive. So the image of Wonder Woman at the top will shrink. As you make it more narrow, the images will shift and adjust. And as you can see, like here, this at the top, this little menu at the top will adjust to the side so that it compensates for whatever size device you're looking at. So here, this is tablet view, and then when it gets small enough for phone view, all the artwork lines up in a row or in a column. Is that a row or a column? A column, because the columns are up and down. And then you click here, a little hamburger menu here, and then again you have links to all the various things there. So hopefully that's showing up. I'm hoping it does. So so that was one thing that I wanted to get done, make it responsive to various devices. And so from here at the top, again, you can go to any link you want, book art, that'll take you to the book page. And then you can see various book covers, magazine covers, and advertising art that I've done. And again, click on whatever drawing you want to. You can zoom in on it, zoom out, and then just move on over. And yeah, so I've done a bunch of stuff. I mean, it's just, I can't put everything on that I've done on here. So I mean, over time, I'll mix it up and I'll change some things, swap things out. Again, you can check it out and just see the sort of stuff that people have asked me to do. Here's one thing. A friend of mine runs a pet crematorium, and so he asked me to do some ads for him to advertise his pet crematorium. Here's one of them. If it will. There we go. And so yeah, it's a bunch of cats having a funeral for one of their cat friends. There's a little cat widow, and they're going to bury him in the backyard. And unfortunately, the dogs, that's where they bury their bones and they dig them up again. So this cat is saying, "Told you we should have gone to family pet cremation." And that's my friend's business. A friend when you lose a friend. Family pet cremation. So I thought that was very funny. We both kind of have a slightly dark sense of humor when it comes to some things. So we sort of came up with those ads, and I thought it worked well. Let's see. What else is? Oh, okay. That's book art. So go to design. Click on design. You can see some logos that I've done, and some graphic art, but mostly logos. So again, these are various things that I've done over the years. That's a logo from my high school that they asked me to do several years ago. That was fun. They still remember me, and they didn't shy away from asking me to do a logo for them. That's pretty cool. So this is Ride for Orphans, which is a charity bike ride for orphans in other countries. So yeah, I've done tons of logos over the years, and so that's where you can find this stuff on the design page. Mostly I do illustration though, so just over the years I've tended to just try to focus more on illustration. That's why my company's name is called Illustration by Design, because I'm kind of by design. I'm more inclined to do illustration work. So, but I do design work, and again, here's some of the logos and other design stuff that I've done. So you can check that out on the design page. The next coming up is portraits. Click on that, and some of you may have seen my my sketch a day drawings that I haven't done in quite a while. But I would draw a person or a character a day, or I would try to. I wasn't able to do it every day, but I tried to, and I succeeded, a fair amount. But I usually picked famous people because I needed to work on my drawing likenesses. I found myself sort of I found my skills in drawing likenesses getting weaker because I was spending so much time drawing cartoons and superheroes, which are kind of exaggerated. I was losing my eye for rendering realistic humans. So I started focusing on drawing more real people, and I started drawing famous people. Up here at the top, you can see, little speed rendering of me drawing Jason Momoa. Scroll down, you can see just a number of famous people that I've drawn over the years, whether it's McCoy from Star Trek. Here you got George Reeves, Superman. You got Grace Jones, Grant Gustin from The Flash. That's Muhammad Ali's daughter, Layla Ali. Just a lot of people. Who is this? I can't remember her name. Famous actress, Linda Hunt. You can see her on, I guess, CSI Los Angeles. There's everybody's favorite tyrant, Mark Zuckerberg. And there's Michonne, is that her name, on Walking Dead? So there are tons of them. Not tons, tons. A lot. A lot of people. You can check them out here. And also there's a link here. Some of these people, the original art for this is for sale. You can click here at the art for sale link, or up here, and you can check them out. So let's go there now. Follow me. And here you're at the art for sale page, where I am selling some of my original art. And scroll down, and you can see what I'm selling, the prices, and add to cart, buy now. So say you wanted to get this drawing of Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. This is more of a grown-up version of her. But if you wanted to buy it, you would just hit add to cart right here. Add to cart. Thank you, I will. There you go. It says added. And then go to shopping cart here. Boom. And that will take you to this page, which allows you to check out Kiki for $100. And just hit checkout, and then type in your billing information, delivery information, and click this little button here where it says all sales are final and cannot be returned. And just agree that that when you buy it, that it's only for personal use and it won't be used or reproduced commercially or for profit, meaning that you can't take this artwork and then sell it for make your own T-shirts or anything out of it. I mean, if you want to sell it on just itself, I guess you could, but you just have to agree not to start photocopying it and selling copies of it to every Tom, Dick, and Harry out there. And then once you do that, just hit the next step, and it'll take you through PayPal, and and then you can pay for it and I will send you some really cool, awesome artwork in return. So that's how it will work. But yeah, I got a ton of, again, so far I don't have a ton. I have a number of artworks available. But just go, scroll through it, see what I have to offer, and if you like any of it, you can feel free to buy it. Also, if you don't see anything here that you like, you can go here where you can actually commission artwork from me. And to find out the prices for the artwork, just click this little red button here for prices on non-commercial commissioned artwork. Click here, boom, click there, and then you have all my prices for my commissioned artwork. And just let me know what you want. So various prices for pencil sketches, inked artwork, and if you want a celebrity head sketch, those will be $125. Just tell me who you want me to draw, and I will do it. Of course, there's always limits. No nudity, no sexual situations, nothing that'll make my mom, sort of disown me. So, I reserve the right to decline any request. So if you request, I don't know, a drawing of someone decapitating Mother Teresa, I'll probably politely decline that offer. But if you have anything somewhat normal, I will I'll be happy to talk to you and do some artwork for you. Again, it's for personal use only, not to be used for profit or commercially. So let's see what else you got. Additional art. Actually, before I do that, in order to contact me to commission me for art, you have to know how to contact me. So click up here, contact me. And here you will find my contact information. You have up here various links to my social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Got my fax and phone, but the best way to contact me is to email me. And you do that here. Type in your name here, your email address, and then your message. And if that's a request for a commission, just type in what you want. Let me know. If it's a general question, again, just type it in, hit submit, let me know. If it's a request for freelance work, if you have a job that you want me to do, again, just fill in this information, your name, your email, your request, hit submit, and I will get an email, and I will contact you back as soon as possible. So so please contact me if you have any questions. Just fill in this little email thing here and send it off to me. I'll get back to you. Okay. And then finally, you got additional art, and this is other art that I've done that may not fall into other categories, and it's mainly storyboards and technical art. Storyboards are basically sort of rough comic book type illustrations for commercials and sort of TV shows, motion pictures, that type of stuff. So here you can see some storyboards that I've done over the years, and those are pretty fun. They're not. What's fun for me about them is that they're like comic books, but they don't have to be as tight as comic books. I mean, if I click on this, you can look at it, and you can see it's a lot rougher than a comic book would be. It doesn't have to be as detailed. It's mainly a guide for whoever is making these commercials or videos to go from when they start filming. So just to let them know maybe how to set up the cameras, and such and such. So and then down here you have technical art that I've done, where I sort of do computer renderings of these are usually done in Illustrator of mechanical devices, whether they're trucks, fifth wheels for RVs, RVs themselves. This is a cutaway illustration of the inside of an RV. Let's see, inside of a truck and various what is this? Various mechanical assembly systems. You have here a cutaway of an automatic transmission. So these are fun. I find them interesting because I'm not really inclined to do mechanical stuff. So it exercises a different muscle for me when it comes to drawing, when it comes to art. So I enjoy doing them. I kind of like having my comfort zones push when it comes to art. So I found doing these sort of mechanical illustrations a lot of fun, even though at the time when I'm doing them, they're frustrating because I I do struggle a little with sort of because I don't have the actual engine sliced in half for me to look at when I'm drawing it on a computer. I have to visualize it in my head. So that's the hard part for me, trying to visualize what this machine looks like if I had it cracked open and what the innards would look like. So it's fun, sort of fun and frustrating trying to figure that out. There's like a little drafting. This is just sort of mechanical drawings for various clients, and I've had a lot of fun doing them. They're pretty cool. There's some medical illustrations that I've done. So yeah, so pretty fun, pretty cool stuff. So that is basically the website. You got the various sections here. You got everything from the contact me page to art for sale, additional art, portraits, design work, book art, to comics, which is these are the things that I do for a living. And so it's a lot of fun. And like I said, it's been about 2 decades since I'd updated it, and it really needed a makeover. So this is my introduction to all of you of my website. So I encourage all of you to go to my website, check it out. If you want me to do some artwork for you, if you want me to do a commission, go to the contact me page, go to the art for sale page. You can buy some original art, or just in general, just look it over and have fun looking. I'm glad you guys finally have a chance to take a look at it. And I'll again, the link will always be in the description of these videos, and you guys can always check it out. And feel free to ask me any questions you may have about it. Speaking of which, let me go over to the chat and find out what you guys have been doing. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys have been talking a lot. Somebody says, "Oh, I like your Tom Baker." Thank you very much. I'm glad you like my Tom Baker. Everybody likes Tom Baker. Tom Baker is the best. P Money says, "All those watching, coming soon will be crowdfunding for Secret Comics, a comic event drawn by the great Jason himself." Yes. In the next couple of months, I will be relaunching Secret Comics Presents, which is a horror comic anthology written by Nasser Abadi and drawn by me. We tried launching it last year, and we did launch it, but it didn't fund, unfortunately. So we're going to relaunch it this March, I believe, and then probably have another 2-month campaign, and hopefully we'll reach our funding goal, which will probably be $6,000, which is what we'll need in order to draw it and print it and get it mailed out to all of you good folk. So stay tuned. Make sure to I'm going to say bookmark. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Make sure to hit the bell for notifications, and I will have plenty of information in the coming weeks and months about Secret Comics Presents, so you guys can all help out. Let's see. Builder Draw says, "This the website you said you had?" Yes, this is the website I said I had. Vim Ree says, "Edna Mode." Yeah, I think she probably was a model for Edna Mode. Linda Hunt. Linda Hunt's been around for a long time though. She's been around for a lot longer than The Incredibles, but she probably was one model for that character. Oh, Ducky, he says, "Hey, Jason, it's Bo, Dave's son. Hey, Bo, how you doing? Hopefully you're still here. I'm glad you're around. You had a birthday coming up recently, didn't you? Happy birthday." Let's see. But bum 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 bum. P Money says, "Oh, taking a commission you did for me and turning it into a T-shirt. I hadn't thought of that. Oh no, don't do that." P Money says, "So I can get you to do a head sketch for $30 as long as it's not a real famous person." Yes, you can, P Money. Diller Draw says, "I don't know. I've seen some pretty rough comics." That's true. There are some pretty rough comics. He says, "Ooh, that RV looked cool. I'm glad you liked it." I have to do Diller's voice when I'm reading his statements. Let me see if I can try. He says, "That looks like a disc brake inside that transmission." Let's see. "I know nothing about cars." That's kind of like how John Dillard talks, except I have to drink more whiskey and smoke more cigarettes in order to get his voice down pat. P Money says, "So later this year, if I give you $75, you'll do 2 head sketches of each of my 2 kids." What? That. Well. 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 The head sketches are for real people. Maybe I should reword that. Yeah. So I might give P Money a discount. P Money says, "Diller Draws, I just know a car is a good place to get away from your kids and make out with your wife." Okay. Okay. But anyway, that is my website. So everybody, please share out the link. Let people know that I am live streaming. Let people know that my website is off and running. And yeah, now I'm going to focus on doing this drawing of Titan Mouse of Might, created by Gary Shipman, the great Gary Shipman. And need to get going with that. Hold on, let's see. Let me get some water. Much better. Whew. All right. Now, I also need to switch over. Actually, give me 1 second. Walk with me while I get some more water. I'm running out. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. Things are going spiffy for y'all. All right, got my new water. Now, let me transfer you from my headphones, from which I'm speaking to you, to my camera, which is currently standing over my drawing. Let me figure this out here. Go to StreamYards. Cam and mic. Go to audio. Go change the mic from headphones to boom. There we go. Let me switch it on over to change this speaker. I need a speaker. That's fine. That's okay. Guess I'll keep that for now. All right. Hopefully you guys can hear me. If you guys can hear me, just hit Y in the chat, so I will know that you guys can still hear me, even though I switched over to another mic. Let's see. Let me also get my that's not what I want. Let me get my tablet up and running so I can see what you guys are saying while I'm sitting at the drawing table. And John Dillard gives me a Y so he can hear me. 5 people are watching. Thank you very much, 5 people. I appreciate it. I know this doesn't have nearly as many people as one of Nasser's hot dog eating streams in his car, but one day I will get to that point where more than 10 people will be watching me. But until that time, I'm more than happy that you guys are here. I appreciate it. I know I usually do live streams in the middle of the night, so Most people are working right now. All right. You guys can see me. Let's see. Let me put on some music. So it's not completely boring. All right. Okay, getting YouTube up. All right. Let's see what's going on here in the chat. 7 people are watching. Fantastic. If you haven't already, hit the like button, share the link out, let people know that I'm finally live streaming again after 2 months, 2 long months, a very long winter. And drawn Titan Mouse of Might. What transmission has brake discs, Dillard? I wouldn't know because I know nothing about cars. I just draw what they tell me. All right, here's the sketch I'm working from. I'm gonna have to probably look at some reference because even though I bought Titan Mouse of Might, I'm not super familiar with with every detail on how he looks as a character. So I don't quite have him memorized like I do Spider-Man or Batman. Oh, thank you very much, P-Money. P-Money just posted a link to Gary's Titan campaign, Titan Mouse of Mice. That's the character I'm drawing right now. So yeah, check it out and show Gary some support. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking for a reference right now. Oops. All right, let's see. All right, let's see there. Okay. This is why I need reference, because I was drawing Titan with 5 fingers, and he only has 4. He only has 4 fingers, so there we go. What time is it? It's 3:30. So let's see. I need to unfortunately limit how long I can live stream. So let's see. I want to have this done by let's see, 4:45. So that's what, another hour and 15 minutes. So I'm just checking my watch. Make sure I don't make this a 20-hour live stream. Let's see here.
You might ask, does anyone else hate it when you're supposed to be on holiday from work and you just got a 30-minute phone call because they can't figure out something without you? Yeah, that's always fun. It's like if I'm off work, that means you don't contact me until I'm officially back at work. Treat me as if I am dead. Don't call me if you have a problem. Call someone else, or figure it out on your own. But yeah, it never works out that way. My wife always, when she has days off, she'll always get calls from her work. You know, it's like, oh, we got a problem. It's like, yeah, I'm off. It's my day off. It's like, yeah, but. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Titan's face. All right, that's basically it. Let me get the cape. This cape.
I've known and I've known some. Until I first met you, I was lonesome. And when you came inside, dear, my heart grew light and this whole world seemed new to me. You're really swell, I have to admit you deserve expressions that really fit you. And so I break my brain hoping to explain all the things that you did to me. Papa, me, Mr. Shane, please let me explain. Papa, me, Mr. Shane, means your friend. Papa, me, Mr. Shane, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest in the land. Please let me explain. Mr. Shane means your friend. Mr. Shane, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land.
Greetings from the Andrews sisters. I'm Patty. I'm Maxine. And I'm Laverne.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, cool. My sketchbook says he just backed Titan Mouse Might. Thank you very much, my sketchbook. I appreciate it. I'm sure Gary appreciates it as well. They're very awesome. Very cool. P. Mike says, congratulations, Jason. You made a sale for Gary. Now you just have to make one for yourself. That's funny. My sketchbook says Jason are doing old school layers, rough sketches, and fresh sheet of paper and light box. Yes, this is old school. I prefer drawing by hand than with a computer. I've never. I mean, I can do art on the computer, but I just enjoy drawing by hand a lot more. It's much more fun for me, and yeah. As far as I'm concerned, why do art unless you're gonna have fun doing it? So I don't want to be sitting at my computer 24/7 and sort of scratching pixels on the screen. So I'd much rather use paper and pencil, and I find that it's better for me as an artist. It forces me to hone my skills much better. It's a lot harder to draw something by hand than to draw on the computer. The computer takes a lot of the, I don't want to say it takes a lot of the skill out of drawing, but it takes a lot of your need to be careful, your you need to be focused on what you're doing is a lot less when you're drawing on a computer, because you have that undo button. It makes it very easy to fix mistakes, too easy sometimes. So you get a lot more lax in terms of what you're doing. When you're drawing by hand, you have to focus. If you mess up, sometimes it's hard to fix it. It's quite a bit of work. So to avoid that, you have to make sure your strokes are right the first time, and you have to pay attention to what you're doing. So I find drawing by hand makes me a much better artist. Forces me to be a much better artist. Maybe to be more precise. So make that all black.
Yes, dear. Can you stop at the library and get me that encyclopedia, lady? All right, dear. And why does everybody wish to tell me these fancy work? Fancy words. I do like music. An anthology of modern plays. This is the book Mary wanted. Oh, so that's what an anthology is. A collection. Now, what else came of my trip to the library?
Got about an hour left for this drawing, so try not to go over.
telegraph message.
Yes, about 125 years ago, Samuel Morse invented the telegraph, a way to send code messages over an electric wire. The code was made by using different clicks for each letter of the alphabet. First message sent over 40 miles of wire was, "What has God wrought?" The telegraph was, and still is, wonderful.
Hey, P-Money says, okay, I got to go pick up my other kid at school. I'll talk to you soon. For sure. Glad to see you back. Oh, thanks, P-Money. It's good to be back. I haven't really gone anywhere. I just haven't live streamed in a while. So, but yeah, I just need to get back in the saddle and start doing this stuff again. For no other reason than just to promote my work, which is the main reason I do it. So if you haven't already, please make sure to hit the like button, give this live stream a thumbs up, make sure to hit the bell for notifications, and make sure it's set for all, so next time I live stream or post a video, you will get all of the notifications of my having done so. Okay. My sketchbook says late P-Money. Late P-Money. All right, now that is the sketch. Let me start focusing on inking it. My sketchbook says I'll be back. Okay, my sketchbook. That's cool. Only 2 people watching, so. Let me see. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Actually, let me focus this. It doesn't seem to be. It's focused. I think that's good. All right. Good. Give me a second. Right back. What just happened? The music stopped. The music has stopped. What has happened? Hold on. Let me check. Seems that my trusty iPod has frozen. This thing has been around since, how long have I had this? 16 years? Let me see if I can fix it. Let me fix it live on camera. Let's see here. It's frozen up. So you have to reboot it. Hit the center button, menu for 10 seconds. I should do it. Something's happening. Ooh, there we go. Might be able to see a little Apple thing there in the background. Come on. Clear. Gotta bring it back to life. Come on, old boy. You can do it. There we go. It's back. Oh, yay. It lives. It lives. Playlist. Let's see. Electro swing. That's what I want. Boom. Play. Let's see what comes up.
What you're going to hear about today is nothing short of a miracle. It's dramatically new, made possible only through years of research, invention, and innovation.
Yet when wires are loaded with a lot of conversations that are boosted in strength and travel some distance, something else happens. Let me show you. You see, instead of sounding like this, your voice comes out sounding like this.
Come on, I want you to meet a great new star.
Okay, I'm back. Hey, it's one person watching. That would be me. That's okay. I find myself somewhat entertaining, so I shall entertain myself. Continue drawing. And if someone else happens to wander in by accident, all the better. All right, I'm going to use this. This is a, what is this? This is a water ink pen. I think it's a Pentel, but it's a Japanese version. You may have seen people like Elliot Fernandez or Mike S. Miller using these. These are very good pens. I also use the Pentel, standard Pentel brush pens, but this one is very thin, and it gives you very thin lines, and that is why I really like it. You can see that. You can see the brush on there. There we go. If you can see the brush, so I can see, it's has a very tight nib on it, or brush nib. So don't know if you call it a nib, but a brush tip. And for me, that's very good for me to practice my inking lines. And the cool thing is that Titan, the way Gary draws him, is perfect for brush. So I'll just be brushing the whole thing. And we'll see if I can do it without screwing up Gary's character. Hopefully I will do Titan justice. Titan is a very cool character, sort of like a cross between Batman and Superman. Sort of dressed like Batman, but he has super mouse powers. He is stronger than the average mouse. He's sort of like a cross between Mighty Mouse and Batman. I don't know if he can fly. Can he actually fly? I don't know. I know he can bend steel in his bare hands. Trying to keep in camera so you guys can see what I'm drawing.
Now, all over the country this month, thousands of people are going to summer camp, where they awake every morning and go to sleep every night to train to the bugle. So the Alamite Brigadiers thought it would be appropriate to say, bugle, call, rag. Okay, boys, let her roll.
I think, a little more light, a little better light. Yeah. Ashley Gray is here. Hello, Ashley. Good seeing you. Hope you're doing well. Ashley says nice. Oh, good. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm just inking up this drawing of Gary Shipman's character, Titan Mouse of Might. You can find that character, the comic book, for sale on Indiegogo right now. Wish I give me a second. I'll put the link to that campaign in the description. So anyone interested could check it out. Let's see, let me. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me put the link to Titan in the description, and then I will return to finish drawing them.
What have you bumped that control ball? You should be mid-speak by now. What have I told you? All right, I guess I wasn't thinking. You weren't thinking. You mean you'll work on engines and machinery and not think of your own personal safety? There. Shake hands with danger.
Okay, there you go. You look in the description of this video, just look right down there at the bottom, and I put a link to Gary's campaign, his crowdfunding campaign for his comic book. So you can order, I think, issues 1, 2, and 3. I'm not sure, but check it out. You know, there's a lot of stuff there that you can look at for Titan, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I got them. It's a good comic book. Gary's a good creator, so really nice guy. So I encourage everybody to go check out Titan Mouse of Might. Just go in the description and hit the link there. Okay, and yeah, a new window will pop up, so you won't have to leave here. You can keep watching. Okay. All right, let me continue with the inking. Let the inking proceed.
What if it bumped that control by accident? You'd be mid-speed by now. What have I told you?
All right, I guess I wasn't thinking.
You weren't thinking.
You mean you'll work on engines and machinery and not think of your own personal safety?
There. Shake hands with danger.
Okay, got half an hour left. Let me see how far I can get in half an hour. Oops, sorry. Keep hitting the camera with my head. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this on screen, but
The records are right in the cabinet.
Oh, is it okay with you, sir? Sure, kids. Go ahead. Oh, thank you.
Pick something groovy, Alex.
what just happened? Okay. Weird. I'm gonna have to get a new tablet at some point. The tablet is like really weird. Really acting weird. Hey, 3 people are watching. Very cool. Things are looking up. I'm not the only person watching myself draw. That's another thing I forgot. Let me finish this hand, and then I'll adjust something in the description, which might help me, and might help people see that I am actually live streaming. All right, I'll be back in a second. Actually, I'm not really going anywhere. I'm just walking over to my computer. But I will be back to drawing in a second. Okay. All right. I made one small change to the live stream. In the description, I was finally putting some hashtags, so hopefully that will get someone's attention, so more than 1 or 2 people show up. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh, 4 people are here. Maybe it worked. Ray Thulu's here. Hey, Ray Thulu, how you doing? He says, dang, Jimmy, I'm guessing you really want to be included in the fan art section of Titan 2. Actually, I thought it was too late. The reason I'm drawing this is because someone requested that I draw it as a commission. Well, they won a contest that I held about a year ago, and they finally got back to me a couple of weeks ago with their request of what they wanted me to draw. So they said Titan Mouse of Mice. I said, okay, sure, I will draw that. I like Gary. I like Gary's character, and it would be fun to draw. I thought that his fan art thing was finished, so you know. And then P Mice said no, it's still open. So yeah, maybe I'll submit it to that as well. I will mail off the original to the person who won the contest, and then I will double dip and also use this for Gary's contest. And yeah, so I don't know. I'm sure there's lots of really cool artwork for Titan that he's received. So, well, it'll be cool. Maybe I'll finally have something in print in a comic book. That'd be awesome. Hey, Nasser's here. He says, just got home from work, got some things to do, and can't come on, but hello. I won that same contest, and mine was only penciled. I demand inks. Interesting. Well, maybe Gary will ink them. I know that he had fun sort of inking other people's artwork on his channel, so there's a good chance that Gary will ink your artwork, Nasser. And it'll actually make it look good. It will no longer look like a Nasser Abadi creation, but it will look like an awesome creation by Gary Shipman. And Nasser, if you haven't already, check out my website. I know I showed it to you earlier, but it wasn't finished. So now it's done. All the links work, I think. And yeah, check it out. Nasser says, I met the art I won from you. Only came pencil with no inks. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, that contest was so long ago, I forgot even what the terms were. So I probably did say I'd only give you a penciled artwork, but I don't know. Maybe the lesson is, wait a year until I've forgotten, and then and then tell me what you won. You'll end up getting inked artwork. It's fine. I mean, I probably wouldn't do this for like everyone, but it's one person, and it's good practice for me. I need to practice working on my inks. So, and Titan is a good character to do inks with because there are lots of solid blacks with this character, which is kind of what I like about him. A lot of spotted blacks. Secret Comics Presents is officially canceled, says Nasser. Okay, cool. Gives me more time for paid artwork, for paying jobs. Kind of. It is 4:27. Little more than 15 minutes. Well, it says Nasser giveth and he taketh away. Yeah, Nasser is like that. He's sort of an Indian giver. So, says I have a horror anthology I want you to draw. Here you go. Here's a script. And he just snatches it away from you the first opportunity. The noive of that guy. It's got some noive. Five people are watching. That is awesome. Okay. Interesting. Nasser's leaving. Thanks, Nasser. My sketchbook said Titan Mouse is looking sweet. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it, my sketchbook. And Nasser is dipping out. So basically, don't trust Nasser. Got it. Well, I trust Nasser probably more than I would trust Donald Belay. Let's put it that way. I trust Nasser. I trust Nasser to do something that Nasser would do. Let's put it that way. That's probably more accurate. Nasser is trustworthy, but you have to know Nasser to know to know what he may or may not do in certain situations. But I trust him. Bullet says, "Did you join Minds yet, Jason?" No, I have not. I'm not joining anything in terms of social media, new social media right now, because as the last week or so has shown, none of those platforms are secure. They are all completely dependent on whether or not the big tech guys, Google, Amazon, Facebook, Twitter, whether or not they want you on. If they don't want people going onto Minds, they will have that platform shut down, just like they had Parler shut down. So I don't really have an interest in wasting more of my time. I mean, I'm already on social media. I mean, just look in the description at the bottom. I mean, I'm on plenty of social media, and I don't want to waste my time getting on more social media that has a very good chance of being, just blown off the internet, just censored out of existence by big tech and and their machinations. For now, I'm just going to stick with Facebook and Instagram, the other social media I'm on, and I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. The new administration seems to be perfectly fine with the suppression of speech and everything. So I don't know. They're very trying times for our country. I would ask everybody to pray for our country because things are not looking good. I usually don't. I usually don't want to get political on this on my live streams, but let's just say that things are not looking. Things look like they're heading in the exact wrong direction for our country. So, but we'll see. Time will tell. Well, it says, I haven't used Facebook since 2009. Closed my account long ago. You're probably very wise to do so because Facebook has zero interest in free speech or in having an open internet as Twitter claimed it wanted. They're interested in making money and in silencing anyone who disagrees with them. So that's what their interests are. Bullet says, I'm just going to join Minds, Gab, etc., just to cast a wider net. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that, but we've just seen in real time that the big tech companies are more than happy to and will not hesitate to crush any opposition to their platforms that they think might be a threat to them. So I don't know. I don't know. My sketchbook says, ooh, dang, shots fired. I followed Donald on Twitter. He's okay by me so far. Never got into the whole thing between him and Nasser. I dropped a lot of people for drama. Yeah, I don't like drama either. I just want to, I want people to just do what they do in terms of, if they're an artist, draw. I mean, I don't want to hear about people's politics, if they're artists. I'm sure no one wants to hear about my politics. I mean, it's immaterial to why we're here. If this were a political channel, that'd be one thing. But this is a channel for art. For me to do art and promote my work and stuff. So we all have our own personal views. I never. I shouldn't say I've never. The only time I've ever sort of unfollowed someone on, in terms of like, being an artist or a movie star or whatever, based on our politics is if that's all they talk about. If I follow, say, I don't know, if I follow Jack Kirby, I'm following Jack Kirby for his art. But if all Jack Kirby talks about on his social media is something other than art, then I'll probably unsubscribe to him, especially if it's something that's pretty divisive. And politics is very divisive. No one's going to agree on your politics all the time. I don't agree with my own politics all the time. We're constantly, we're all different. So, I don't mind if people talk about their views, but if that's all they talk about, and they're an artist or a performer or whatever, then that's when I sort of lose my interest, because I'm not following them to hear their views on whatever. Just shut up and draw. Shut up and sing. That's all I want from you. My sketchbook says I have to use Facebook for my veteran buddies. Don't care to use it for anything else. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's the only reason I use Facebook. I use it for I do have my own Facebook page on there for my work, but in general, Facebook is mainly for me to stay in contact with old friends and family. Actually, mainly old friends. So outside of that, I have no use for Facebook, you know. And Twitter is just like a cesspool. Twitter is literal. I shouldn't say literally because people always say literally. It is metaphorically the sewers of social media. It is like the worst of the worst. And of course, corporate America pays a lot of attention to what goes on in Twitter and takes its lead, unfortunately, from Twitter and a lot of the garbage on there. But yeah, I mean, Twitter is the worst. My sketchbook says, if we're talking politics, it's because we can discuss it. Most people don't bother reading the room, just use tact. I'm brutally honest, though. If people ask me something, I'll answer. Yeah. You know, it's just, I mean, I have a lot of friends on Facebook who, you know, they're the complete polar opposite of me in terms of, you know, views on whatever. But I've never unfriended them because of it. They've unfriended me because I may not agree with them. But you know, it's just I don't see the point in sort of allowing something as, I don't know. I want to say politics is meaningless, but it's not the most important thing in the world. And for people to end friendships or hate people based on politics, I think is just completely stupid. I mean, if politics is so important, unless you're doing it as a career, if politics are more important to you than your friends or family, then you really are out of whack in terms of priorities. You should really step away from it and find something else to occupy your time, because you've officially made it your religion. You know, when you place it above your family and friends, you've made an idol out of it, and that's when you know that you've gone too far. You know, you find, you know, pick up some drawing instruments and you know, create some art, create something good. Draw, paint, you know, go for a bike ride, you know, learn a new instrument or something, you know, because politics should not be taking up all of your energy, all of your joy, and you know, just taking up your life, consuming your life. I mean, I've had friends. It's like you look at their Facebook feed. I mean, if you go to their Facebook page and you scroll down their feed, it's just all completely filled with vitriol against you know, this person or this politician or that politician. And it's like, don't you have anything else going on in your life? You know, what happened to your family? Aren't you married? What happened to your kids? You haven't talked about them in years. All you talk about is like, oh, this guy's evil. This guy's the devil. He's the new Hitler. It's like, okay, we got it. You don't like, you know, candidate X. So, you know, you don't have to keep going on and on about it like, you know, 5 times a day. We already know you don't like him or her. What'd you do this weekend? I went on a protest against, you know, politician XYZ. Oh, that sounds like fun. My sketchbook says, nah, social media only gives what you put into it. You give drama, you'll get drama. That's what I say. It's what I say. That's why I disagree with your boy about Twitter. It gives what you put in. I wouldn't say that, because even if you don't put anything into Twitter, it's just filled with really sort of just a lot of vitriol. You don't have to say anything on Twitter, but the feed that's on Twitter. You know, all the people that that you're following. You may not put anything in, but either they are or people they follow are, and then that stuff shows up on your feed. So even I mean, you could be the nicest guy in the world and still go onto Twitter and just see just nonsense nonstop. So I advise people to stay off of Twitter. It doesn't do your peace of mind any good. I'm on Twitter, and I don't know. I find very little good to come out of it. I think it's been a net, easily. It's been a net negative on human society. My sketchbook says, out of curiosity, is Titan's back foot not planted on the same surface as his front? It is. Well, you'll see when I finish the shadow here. It's like about, I don't know. Well, he's small, so I can't say it's an inch off the ground, but it's just leaving the ground. So you'll see, because the shadow will be reaching across here and then touching here. It won't quite touch his foot, so his foot will be leaving the ground. So, hey, John Diller's home. He says, hello, I'm finally home. I can't do his voice. I want to do John Diller's voice, but I can't. I don't have that sort of whiskey tenor he has. Now, whiskey tenor coupled with about 50 packs of Marlboros. Now, where did I put my... Oh, here it is. Just trying to figure out where I put my pen. John Diller says, this looks good. Thank you very much, John Diller. I'm glad you like it. John Diller says, what the? A link to Jiminy's stream? OMG. Yes, you've had a link the whole time. And you've ignored it. Thanks, John Dillard. I appreciate that. Thanks for not showing up. Thanks for not coming on the stream. People were stuck listening to me for how long have I been on? I don't even know. He says, I'm in the green room. Okay, hold on. I turn this down. I'm gonna have to switch over audio to my headphones so I can hear John Dillard. Give me a second. Where did I put my headphones? All right. Got my headphones on. Stay tuned. Let me see if I can swap over audio.
Okay, swapped over audio to my mic. See, speakers, move back to my headphones. And let's see if I can get John Diller in here. At the stream.
Hello.
You hear me, John?
Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me,
oh my
kind
gosh,
sir?
He's there. It's John Dillard. I can't do that voice. I gotta practice it. Gotta work on it.
What voice? Just do your own voice.
I'm trying to.
I like Jiminy's voice.
No, good. I like Jimmy's voice too.
And when I get that little whistle at the end, I feel like I'm talking to an aged old man.
I am aged compared to you. I'm an old man. It's very sad. How you doing, John? I like your little avatar there. The dead buckler.
Yeah, he's dead. This was going to be the logo that his henchmen wear on their shirts, but I decided against it.
Why?
I went with a different logo.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
It's essentially the same thing, just more simplified.
Okay, very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah. Well, let's see. What time is it? Well, I'm gonna I'll stay on for a little while longer. Okay.
I show up and you're automatically looking at your watch. I hate this.
Well, I'm
Why do I even
sorry.
come on here?
Sorry about that, but I sent you the link about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. So, yeah, I want to try to limit my time in terms of live streaming because I haven't done it in a while, and I want to. And I also have to leave in a little while for a figure drawing class. So,
yeah, you don't want to burn yourself out.
No, it's not even that. It's just it's like half an hour away. So I gotta plan ahead. It's like, okay, I gotta leave here by such and such time, and I want to eat before I leave and all that stuff. So, but
yeah, all that old people stuff.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we eat at 5, so that's when the early bird specials are starting. And I gotta get to bed by 8:39. So.
Dude, I gotta start taking care of myself. Like, my body's starting to feel this sitting down at the drawing table for too long business.
Well, how old are you now?
36.
Ah, okay. You're at that stage.
Yeah, I'm at that stage where I'm starting to feel my body.
Yeah, when I was 35, my back started hurting me when I woke up in the morning, and ever since then, I've had to sleep with a pillow in the small of my back because it's just, muscles start to weaken and everything. And, yeah, it's, your body's telling you you're getting older. So you gotta start taking care of yourself. You gotta cut down on the smokes.
Yeah, I get up out of this chair and I feel like as I start to straighten my back out. One by one, my vertebrae will pop, pop, pop.
Oh yeah, it's the fun part. It's good. Yeah, can't wait till I'm 90. Be awesome. Every time I breathe, I'll hear that pop every time I breathe. Every time I take a breath.
That's what happens.
Seriously. But
what else am I doing? Might as well do that.
Yeah. Yep. So, anything cool going on with you?
And now I'm just working on that page that I stopped working on last night for the buckler.
Oh yeah, you said you're going to be working on a page, and then you spent the whole time talking instead of actually drawing. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Okay. That's what happens. That's what happens when you get older. You lose track and you lose focus.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I find myself falling asleep in the middle of drawing. So, I'm drawing. It's like, oh man, it's a cool drawing. Next thing you know, I'm waking up in a puddle of ink. It's like, what the heck happened? Or someone just hit me over the head. But no, it's just me being old.
Oh, you know what? I got to go do. I actually have to go do those those sketch cards and those avatars from last night. I just remembered.
Sketch cards and avatars from last night.
Yeah, remember from Joe Archie?
Oh right, yeah. Cool.
I gotta go do those. You know what? Let me open up a new window here so I can just do that instead.
You do that.
I'm gonna do that.
Do that while we watch.
Oh, did you want me to share my screen? I can do that.
Yeah, if you like. Go ahead.
Sure. Let me see here. Share screen. All right, so we have a perfect square here. Let me go get a circle tool so I can do a circle.
Let's see. Actually, can you substitute your avatar for that screen? So people can watch us both draw at the same time? Let's see. Add the screen. See, that makes you the biggest art, but this is my stream, so I should be the biggest art.
That's true. No, I mean that is true. So
let's see. How do I change this?
That's actually on your end. You can change the layout.
How do I change the layout? Let's see. There, that's what I want.
There you go.
But I want your art on here too. I want it equally arted.
There you go,
so,
right there. But no, that's my face. So.
Yeah, I know.
No, I can't. I cannot change a live feed of me drawing to my actual avatar.
But if I remove your icon, your avatar, will that remove you from the stream? I don't know.
Give it a shot. I'm
going to kick you out. Hold on. Let me see. Are you still here? I kicked
Now
you
I'm
out.
back.
Yeah, you're back. How do we do this?
It's you know what? I don't actually have anything that I'm just gonna be drawing circles right now to get this avatar, like like sized up. So you don't actually have to show me right now.
Dang it! I want people to see your art. I'm gonna leave it like this, and then I'm gonna leave it like this so people can watch you draw, John Dillard, to find out what not to do.
That's correct. Yeah.
And I'll continue drawing Titan on the side. How about that? How you like them apples?
Sounds good to me. So they can know what to do.
Yes. They won't be able to see me, but they'll know instinctively that I am drawing correctly, and then the big picture with you, that's what not to do. So that will be very instructive for them.
Okay, so I know I gotta go and find the. I'm gonna start off with the Riserman.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go find a picture of Riserman, and I'm gonna bring that in here. There we go. So now I know what Riserman looks like.
Riserman.
This is the character from a Homeboy. What's his name? Stephen Kirkpatrick. He used to have a character called Guazier. That was this guy's name before he got before he came to his senses.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. So let's clip that out. We'll leave this guy on the side, Riserman. And there he is. And then he wants his character, Riserman, in the middle of a circle, but he wants him to look like in the same pose as a character called Captain Falcon.
Okay.
Which I believe is like a video game character, I think, or maybe from like an anime. I don't know.
I'm not familiar with him. Captain Falcon.
Bring that character in here. There he is, Captain Falcon. Okay. So now I know what pose I need to do it in. And I wanted to have now.
Yeah.
Riserman is a nerdy. He's essentially like a superhero version of Urkel.
Okay.
He's like a super nerd.
Right.
But like concocted a suit for powers.
Right.
Out of his nerd cred.
So he's basically like Frogman.
Frogman? I never heard of Frogman. Who's that?
It's from Marvel Comics. He's sort of like a Spider-Man character. He's been around for decades. But he's basically a overweight nerd who wants to be a superhero. Is created his own suit and sort of jumps around, but he's incompetent. He has no powers, but he's smart enough to make some sort of suit that sort of fakes powers, and but of course, he doesn't know what he's doing because he's just some nerd.
He's just some dumb nerd.
Yeah.
Well, nerds, they have aspirations just like anybody else.
Yeah, but fighting crime, unless you it takes more to fight crime than just put on a frog costume and giving yourself a cool name like Frogman.
That's true. Now this Captain Falcon is super buff, and Riserman is very, very thin, much like Urkel. So I gotta do the pose here. I'm gonna copy the pose because I know he likes this pose. I've seen him attempt to do this pose on his own drawing, and I guess he didn't like it. So I'm gonna try to get this pose as close as possible by tracing over it, and then I'm gonna take away all the muscles and just leave skin and bone.
Oh, man.
Okay, so maybe don't have the groin in there. That would be bad.
All right, let's see.
There we go. All right. So if I were to make him super thin, let's make this the underlayer.
And there are 6 people watching. Dang.
You got a lot of people watching your show. A lot of people like to watch, people do actual art.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if 6 people are a lot, but it's better than just me. It's better than just me watching.
Well, it's better than just me watching your show because I never contribute to anybody.
People are saying you sound weird. And let's see, someone, my sketchbook said, Dylan, what's up with your voice? You sound hoarse, bro. I don't know.
Hoarse?
Hoarse. Deeper than usual?
No, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
does it sound like I've been doing whippets? Every now and then my microphone jacks up on me, and I got to unplug it and plug it back in.
Yeah, that might be it.
Like
that might be it, because
like I just took a big hit of like a Nas or something.
But it does not make you,
It's just like super deep and slow.
Yeah. No, it's hydrogen that makes your voice high. Okay.
Helium.
Yeah, helium.
Hydrogen? You ain't no riser, man, you fake nerd.
Sorry. Hydrogen will just blow you up. Hydrogen will blow you up. Helium will make your voice high. I've never done whippets. I know, my friends would do them in college, but I never tried myself.
Like, and now is whippets the same thing as Nas?
It's nitrous oxide.
Okay. Yeah, I did that before. That was pretty good.
Yeah, my dentist wouldn't even give me no, did he? Yeah, he did. He gave it to me once. When was it? When it was years ago. When was I having done? Wasn't having wisdom teeth removed. It's probably just a bad cavity. But I couldn't stop laughing. I was really messed up.
Because the dangerous part is that if you take a hit too deep, too hard,
yeah,
you pass out.
Yeah.
And we had this guy I used to know named Dirty Neck Dennis.
Dirty Neck Dennis.
Yeah, he had a very dirty neck, so that was his name. So he was one of them real big oaky white boys, you know what I mean, like football kind of guy.
Right.
But he had this neck that had like skin tags on it and very dark, like he had like just severe diabetes, you know what I mean? Like just very, very ugly, gnarly, weird neck. Like you can imagine, like looking at his neck, because I would every now and then just kind of stare at it because it was mesmerizing. You could it almost seemed like you could plant corn.
Oh, nasty. Thanks for the visual.
So, Dirty Neck Dennis was at a party with us, and we were all standing around a bonfire. He took a big old hit and just fell face first into the bonfire.
Oh gosh, nice.
And it was a big fire pit.
Yeah.
Because where we live, it's very rural, so you can make your fire pits as big as you want. We had a big old round ring of rocks. We had no actual like a fire ring or anything. We just had a makeshift rock circle that was about a good 5 feet across. So it was a nice, big, hefty fire pit for this, late night party, high school party.
Yeah.
And he fell in the ashes and the embers just went every which way, And me and my buddy Kendrick, we had
laughed, just laughed and pointed.
We did laugh, and then we rolled him out of the fire. And he wasn't on fire or anything, but his face was pretty singed up. And then people started doing jumps with bicycles over Dennis.
Oh, no. Terrible.
They were doing the bunny hops. They was like, I can bunny hop this fool.
Right. Ah! My wife just showed up. She sneaked up behind me. I thought I heard something going on, but I looked at the clock and it said 5 o'clock. And she's not supposed to be home till after 5:30. She snuck home early. So... Lucky she wasn't standing there with a knife. Now she's got an idea, so now I'm scared. Love you. Bye bye.
And nerdy is nerds. If you prick us, do we not bleed?
Yes.
They have smaller frames, right? If you're like a nerdy guy, you don't typically have wide shoulders, right? You have narrow, sloping shoulders.
Well, I have very wide, muscular shoulders, so I would have to.
Well, I'm talking about nerds. I'm not talking about super jock studs like you.
That's true. Yeah, right. That is me, super jock stud. But yeah, people who don't work out tend to have very small shoulders, unless they're fat, in which case they have broad fat shoulders.
Even nerds have like. What about Niedermeyer from Animal House?
Yeah, he had big shoulders.
Did he? I thought that he had like tiny shoulders.
No, because they're built up with fat. I mean, look at the okay. How about the guy from comic book guy from Simpsons?
Yeah, he's not a big like you. It's like it's not like just because you're fat, all of a sudden you're big boned as well.
No, the fat is over the skinny bones.
Yeah, but so even like for instance, like me and my brother are very different weights, right?
Yeah.
I'm about 270.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's about 215, 220.
Okay.
But we're the exact same height with the exact same build.
Okay, cool.
And the thing is, like, we both have like the same width shoulders. That yes, my shoulders are a little bit. They look a little wider just because I'm fatter. But if you were to stand us back to back, it's basically the same.
Yeah.
Now I got a buddy named Seth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's a very skinny guy.
Yeah.
Like in high school, we had to like keep him. Not only did we have to keep him protected because he was little, but he also was in like a car accident, so he couldn't even get hit in the head. He might die.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So he was a little meek guy, but he is built like naturally he was supposed to be a brick house.
Right. Yeah.
Like this dude has much wider shoulders than I do.
Okay, gotcha.
Even though he's much skinnier.
Probably a mixture.
I don't know. It just seems like
probably a mixture of genetics and yeah, I would say. Maybe guys who have broad shoulders just they probably just lean more towards being athletic just because their family's into it.
Yeah, honestly, I think if he didn't get in that car accident, because he got in this car accident that just crushed his skull.
Oh, dang!
They had to cut him from ear over the top of his head to the other ear, pull down the skin, and reconstruct the skull.
Oh, dang! Wow.
He lost all sense of smell and everything.
Wow.
We always make fun of him. We go into his room and be like, "Hey, what's that smell?"
Oh no! Just fart right in front of him. He wouldn't know. We'd all start laughing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, he can still hear, but
well, not silent but deadly. You
just let the
just have like a whole meal of like asparagus or something, like really nasty stuff, and then just wander over to his room and just let it all out, and then just walk away. His parents
they're calling me a cheater, Jimmy. They're calling me a cheater because I use this guy's pose to like look at what I'm doing here.
It's true. You are cheating.
I'm framing out, but I need to get the pose right because he wants the pose from this blue guy. I'm not copying any of the lines that the guy actually has. I'm just forming my little wire skeleton to that pose.
You're a tracer. It's okay.
I'm a tracer because of that.
Yeah. Or what they used to call them, back in the 90s.
Inkers?
Huh?
Inkers?
No, yeah, inkers. Yeah. Yeah, back in the 90s when you would not cribbing, but when you would like comic book artists were like swipers. They'd swipe poses from other artists. Like everyone was like swiping Jim Lee's poses or whatever. Yeah. So you're just a swiper. No swiping, swiper. Swiper, no swiping.
If you're the boss, you got to pay the cost to be the boss.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see.
That means that people swipe from you. Oh, well.
Swiping is the highest form of flattery.
He says, "Why am I not surprised Dillard knows about drugs? Stay off the devil's lettuce, Pancho."
Devil's lettuce? Is that supposed to be marijuana?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not Pancho. See, my name is John, so they would call me Juanito. My brother's name is Frank, so he was Pancho.
Ah. Is there a Spanish word for Frank?
Yeah, Pancho.
No, seriously, is there? I don't know.
Yeah, it's Pancho.
Pancho is Spanish for Frank?
Or if you want to be completely like on the level, it would be Francisco.
Oh, thank you, Francisco. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that makes more sense. I should have known that, but I'm old.
But it's weird because, like, for instance, if your name is like a real popular name in Spanish, Ignacio,
Right.
People call you Nacho.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
Or like if your name's Guillermo, you're Willie.
Willie. That's funny. All right. Let's see. Where? Oh, here it is. Where did I put that brush pen? Damn it. I'm almost done, John Dillard. I'm almost done.
Okay, I'll try to go faster here.
Go faster, John. Go faster. So how much more do you have to do with the buckler?
I have about 25 pages to color.
Okay.
So quite a bit. So probably about a good month's worth. I was on schedule to get done way before my cutoff time.
Yeah.
But now that we passed that 10K and I got to do that whole other book, I'm probably going to be right at the wire.
Gotcha.
So that's all right.
Yeah.
That's what those time schedules are for.
Yeah. Hey everybody, if you don't know already, John Dillard is the artist for a new comic book of his called The Buckler. It's his character, and you can find it on Indiegogo. After the live stream, I will put a link in the description so you guys can click on it, check it out, buy some copies from John, and marvel at his phenomenal traced artwork.
Oh my God!
What? Well, I'm just letting them know what to expect ahead of time. There'll be, how many pages is it?
50 pages, and the second book is 28 pages.
Okay, it'll be 50 pages of spectacularly traced artwork by John Dillard.
There you go. All right, so you see this character now, right? In my circle here?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to make him bigger to fill up more of the circle. Tell me what I should and should not cut off. Should I cut off the elbow? Would that be fine?
Cut off the elbow? You want to make him bigger?
Well, he's gonna be an icon, so as big as possible inside of this little circle.
Is his hand going to be popping out the top, or you just want as much of him as possible in there?
Well, I don't want as much of him as possible. I want a good balance of you can see it and notice what it is from far away.
Then I would make him bigger. I would make his hand pop out.
Well, you can't because when you you add your icon to YouTube, it cuts it off in a circle.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. Then that's good, I would say.
About there's good?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that's good.
Okay. Then that's what it's going to be.
Good.
Apply to transform? Yes, sir. Let's get rid of this outside garbage so we don't have to worry about it. There it is.
Cool.
L. Reiserman. He's going to let's see. He does have a cape. No, he has a scarf. Yeah, he does wear a scarf. He's kind of a Poindexter. And he has a helmet with antenna coming off of it. I love the design.
Oh, gosh.
Or should I tilt him a little bit?
I wouldn't tilt him. I just keep him like that. Yeah.
You're right. I am going to make his helmet, his head's going to be a little bigger, though, in the final image because I got to do the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. There, and then we're going to have a big scarf on him. And the scarf will whip in the wind like this because he's dramatic and a hero. All right, I like it. I think I'm going to move to final pencils.
Good. Make it show.
All right, I am going to need that reference image back. Okay.
Dead burn it. Dead gum.
My sketchbook says Guillermo is Memo. No, it isn't. Because Guillermo is William, so it's Willie.
Yeah. Guillermo is Memo. What does that mean?
The nickname for Guillermo. Kind of like, what is it? Have you ever heard of the name Humberto?
Humberto, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't like. People seem to not know what to call Humbertos. Like, some people call him Berto.
Berto, right?
Some people call him Humi.
Okay.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Should I do a live stream while I'm drawing this stuff? I don't know.
Yeah, you should. Definitely.
Since I'm not going to have anybody to watch, since you're going to leave to go get your early bird special.
No, do a new live stream on your channel. Everybody, go follow John Diller if you haven't already. Go subscribe to his channel. That when he continues drawing this nerdy super wannabe logo, you can watch along with him.
He's not nerdy. He's super cool. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah. He's like Urkel, but he's a superhero.
I gave him a real pointy chin, too. He's not going to have that big jaw.
Let's see.
I don't know how to make heads or tails out of this outfit, though.
Wait, I mean, you got the... Wait, let's see. What is that? Well, it's like he has like a breastplate, and then I mean,
yes,
it looks
but
like
is it metal? Is it plastic? Is it cloth?
It looks like it's hard plastic, like the helmet. Okay, it's hard plastic with two vents on each side, where the on the chest, and
for
then
all the heat that the chest emanates.
Yeah, sure.
Your chest gets really hot when you wear a scarf, you know. I wouldn't know. I don't typically wear scarves. I don't know. I always, when I grew up, like that was kind of like a thing for a girl.
What, scarves?
Yeah.
Well,
because I live in Southern California.
Right.
Well, and I live in Southern California, so we don't really ever need scarves. If anything, we might need a hoodie, you know?
Right, yeah.
So, like, if you are wearing a scarf, it's usually because you're a girl.
Right, yeah. I live in South Florida, so no one wears scarves here except for women. It's never cold enough to. But up north, people wear scarves. All right. Need to erase all this muckety muck and see what we have underneath.
Let's see. He says the pose is off, Dillard. You turn the torso to his right. It's more of a 3/4 profile angle. Is it?
Well, I don't think it's supposed to be exact, is it? Did you want it to be exactly like that?
No, it's not supposed to look like this guy.
Right.
It's not supposed to look like this pose. It's supposed to look like
the other
this
one.
Pose.
Yeah, the other guy's pose.
That one there.
Yeah. So, Yeah, that looks well. It's a little off. Yeah. Well.
I could turn them more. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's not an issue.
Looks pretty close.
Let me just change the line of the underdrawing. There we go. So I could do this and erase this middle part. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Perfection.
Perfection.
All right, let me bring back this costume here. Okay. So let's see.
Let me see if I can.
It's a very thick breastplate, though. I like that.
We need to cover up his chicken chest. You know, what good punch would be in cardiac arrest?
Yeah, cave his chest in a thunderous blow.
Exactly.
All right, let me see if I can move the scarf to angle it with the chest. All right. And then he has two vents, and they kind of follow, so. I think I'll make these vents much bigger on this side. And I think the sleeves are just regular, like, padded sleeves.
Okay.
They come off.
Okay.
Almost like he's wearing a sweater underneath.
Right. Kind of reminds me of Moomin Rider from One Punch Man.
Moomin Rider.
He rides a bicycle. That's his only superpower. His only power is like he can ride a bicycle. Not even fast. He just rides a regular bicycle, like normal speed. And he wears like a bike helmet, and he just like he's always getting beat up. But he doesn't give up. His power is he doesn't give up. You know, no matter how much he like.
He has the heart of a hero.
Yeah, no matter how much he's smacked around and stuff, he's just like gets right back on his bike, all beat up, and like he's driving into danger. Okay, I think I'm done. Let me zoom out so you guys can see. Let's see. There we go. Oh, I should have done this from the beginning. That way we can see both of us, kind of. Dag nabbit.
Look at that. Perfect.
I'm a dope. I should have done this the whole time.
What a dopey dope you are.
Anyway, this is it. This is Titan Mouse of Might for I don't even remember their name. I don't even know who I'm doing this for. But anyway, it's for them. So hopefully they'll watch it. Hopefully they'll enjoy it. I'll have to check my DMs to find out who the heck asked me to draw this in the first place. I just have to sign it, and then it will be complete. What's on here?
Who is this for?
That's for someone who won a contest I had about a year ago, and
oh my God, a year ago?
They finally contacted me a couple weeks ago. Said, "Oh, sorry, I didn't see your email saying that I won. Is it too late?" I said, "Nah, it's not too late. Just tell me what you want." So, I said, "Draw me Titan, Mouse of Might." It's like, okay.
Did you like Titan? I love Titan.
Yeah, I did. No, it's a great book, and I really I liked it more than I liked what was it? Gary's other book.
Packin's Land.
Yeah, Packin's Land. I'm just not into talking animal stuff. I mean, this is obviously talking animal stuff, but I like superheroes. So So Titan appealed to me much more than Pack-and Plan did. You know.
Here's the thing for me. I don't like the way that Gary draws people.
Well, that's fine.
And he draws them very in his way, his like very almost like an '80s cartoon way, like the old like the
Johnny Quest.
Yeah, Johnny Quest style. I don't like that. So and that's not. And the thing is, he does it very well.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I just don't like the style. And so I do like the Titan a lot more though, because I love the way he draws animals.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, it's just the genre is more appealing to me. So. Yeah, so I got a lot of it, and I found a lot of similarity. Just the look of it, the visuals of it, reminded me a lot of Will Eisner's The Spirit, and that sort of sucked me in too. So this is it's still January, so it's the 1/21.
Yeah, January. Yeah.
There you go, 1/21. It's all signed, sealed, and delivered. Bam.
No, you haven't delivered this yet. What are you talking about?
Well, this is as good as delivered. It'll be delivered soon enough. There we go. Zoom out a little. There. Boom. I gotta sign it. I mean, I need to scan it in and then I guess send it off to Gary, because people said to send it in for his what is it? He has some sort of a contest.
A contest for
fan art,
drawing?
like drawing his character, fan art contest. So people, like, oh, cool. Maybe I'll put this in.
Yeah, I got Gary. He remember he was doing inking for people.
Yes, yeah, that was awesome. I love that. That was very cool.
And I got him to ink the buckler.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it came out really good, but people didn't like it. I was like, what? Because I put it out there because I had finished the inks. I mean, I finished the pencils for it, and I inked it myself. Well, not until after Gary inked it, but I inked it in my style, and I got a lot of good responses. And I was like, okay, cool. But then I got it back from Gary, and he was like, oh, I inked it, and it looked so good. And I was like, damn, I want to like put it in the book, right?
Right.
But then like I put it on Facebook, like, check this out, and I did the same stuff, hashtag, same people, and everything, and it got like no likes. It got like 12 likes.
Oh, man.
And I was like, what? Why? And it looks so much different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, you know what? Let me see if I can pull it up real quick before you leave.
Sure.
Because it was really cool. Okay, let's see.
Let's see. Let me look in the chat. Let's see. He's ragging on you a lot.
Don't ignore the chat. Who's ragging on me?
My
if
sketchbook.
He's ragging on me. Ignore him.
Okay. I'm gonna have to ignore a lot then.
Damn.
Let's see. Talking about Moomin Rider. Love that character in anime. Yep. Johnny Quest 70s. No, Johnny Quest is 1960s. A little before the 70s. 70s is like Herculoids. No, is it? No, even Herculoids is the 60s. 70s is more like Scooby-Doo and Super Friends and that stuff. The heroic shows like Johnny Quest and Fantastic Four and Herculoids were from the 60s.
Okay, so look, so here's my inked buckler, right?
Hold on, let me put you full screen.
Okay.
Nope, that's not it. Let's try again. I'll get it one day. Hold on. There we go. Bam.
Okay, so this is my version of him inked up.
Yeah.
Traditional.
Cool.
And because I had the pencils and I sent the pencils to Gary, and then he sent me back this one. Check this out. Oh, come on. Why is it loading? Jesus. Okay, there we go. This is the one Gary sent me. Check this out.
Oh, cool. That's nice. I like that. He changed all your blood into just into like scraps of fabric.
Yeah. And not only that, like he changed a bunch. He changed the headgear. He changed. He just basically just made it his own. You know what I mean? It looks really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And even though like the fingers, I don't know how he did it, but he like the knuckles and the skin around the knuckles and the fingers, which is very simple, very slight line work.
Yeah.
But it made his hands look more gnarled and more used.
Right.
Like he's been working construction his whole life. It looks more manly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Put some hair on his chest. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. And I was like, and I put it out there and like it got like 0 responses. I was like, damn it. So I don't know.
They're cool. I mean, I really like yours, but I like his rendition of it, his version of it.
And like, look at how my character,
Mm-hmm.
like, because he even changed the shape of the face and everything. Like,
Right.
look at how big the jaw is on my character.
Mm-hmm.
His jaw is super big. Like I want him to have like a big Jay Leno style,
Right.
Bruce Campbell big jaw.
Mm-hmm.
But even though Gary made him with a smaller jaw, it still looks like more chiseled and more manly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I think yours looks much more sympathetic because yours looks like a symbolic picture. He doesn't look angry. He looks sad. And he's sort of like covered in blood, like, you know, like a lot of bad stuff has happened to him that he didn't mean for it to happen.
Right.
So I get a feeling from yours that I don't get from Gary's. Gary's looks like almost like the aftermath of an explosion, and he's just like, what the heck happened, or you know.
Right, because this one is the image itself is pulled from the DMX album cover, "Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood."
Yeah.
And I like that album cover because he has that very psychopathic, I have no emotion on my face look while he's covered in blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I liked it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was a good job. Very cool. Man. So you said you have what, 15 pages more to color?
No, 25 pages.
25 pages.
Color.
Okay.
And I got, let's see where I'm at right now. Let me pull up my pictures. I think I'm on page 11. Let me see. Temple of Polar Twilight. Yeah, I'm working on page 11 right now. This is going to be 28 pages. So these pages are inked already. I'm working on page 11 right now. Well, not right now. I'm working on these things for the people that paid for Joe Archie's campaign.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's trucking along, and I'm probably going to be having either Avery Butterworth or Bullet doing the coloring for this book, because the coloring is very simple. Like, if you look at this image here, this is the first page. It's basically 2 colors.
Yeah.
Cell shading.
Yeah. I like that style.
It might end up being...
I like that style. And you drew that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, very cool. That's the sort of like the Bruce Timm style you were talking about. Yeah.
So this is it here. There's a silhouette of a guy on the floor gurgling, you know, and he's like, it's Winnipeg, Canada, 1 a.m., District 4. He says, "Damn, Buck, I think he's dead." What are you, a fucking doctor now?
Oh,
so that's the first page. But, I like it. I like the way it came out. And it's a really simple way of coloring because I can probably knock out 3 pages in a good sitting, like a good 6-hour sitting. But I'm going to see if I can get Avery to do it, all 28 pages for like, I don't know, $500, $600 or something.
Oh, great.
So I don't know. Because it's basically just flats with a couple of cell shading on the characters.
Yeah. Very cool.
I'm not going to be paying somebody like a traditional coloring rate for this style.
Right. I was very surprised and impressed that you're actually coloring the book yourself. Most people don't do that. So.
Yeah, I mean, coloring is not hard unless you're doing something really, really dynamic.
Yeah, I find it the most frustrating and difficult part of drawing, coloring.
Oh yeah, it sucks.
So I stick to like black and white, unless I'm doing an actual job for a client, you know, where they expect me to do it in color, then I'll color it. But I hate it. It takes me twice as long to color something than it does to like draw it and ink it. It's
yeah, just, like this page right here. This page took me like all day.
Yeah. That would take me a long time to do, and it's just frustrating. So, I mean, people who are able to color, and especially color fast, I have like a lot of admiration for. It's like it's weird because it seems like it would be easy, but it's not. It's like I don't know, something about it, like knowing how to use color, you know, how to complement it with other colors. There's just a lot of thinking involved, and I find myself, you know, when I draw, I just draw. I mean, there's thinking involved, obviously, but it's just because I've been doing it for so long, it's very natural to me. When I ink, I find when I color, I find myself like really thinking. Probably, I spend 75% of my time thinking, and 25% of my time actually doing the coloring, because I'm just like, how is this gonna look right when I'm done? You know, so.
Like this is the cover to the Temple of Polar Twilight, and even this, like it has maybe 3 or 4 colors on it.
Yeah.
And that's about it. I wanted to make it very you know, it's a comic. It's you know, like a Batman adventure style comic, quick and dirty. Make it fun.
Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. I am putting a link to your book, The Buckler, in the description right now. So anybody who's watching, anybody who will be watching later on, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, go into the description of this live stream, check it out, and you will find a link to John Dillard's The Buckler. I strongly recommend that you check it out, and if you're so inclined, purchase it, and hopefully in 10 years, you'll still have copies in print to send to you.
What do you think if I did a book in this style?
Let's see. That'd be cool. Who did that? Is that yours too?
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Because I wanted to do a fan art for Vestry, right? Like, look at check out Vestry book 2, but make it super fun and colorful, and you know, whatever. They didn't like it.
It'd be hilarious. What? He did not like it?
No.
What?
He thought it was disrespectful.
What? Don't lie. Seriously?
I'm serious, yeah.
Wow. I think that would be hilarious to make a comic like that, but have the same amount of violence and everything in it.
Because, yeah, that's the thing, because that's what it would be. Like, but this is the thing. Like, I think what happened was he was expecting like a typical, my style, real heavily rendered. Because I was like, oh, I did a fan art, right? And he was like, oh, I want to go see it. And then it was this, and he was like, I don't like this.
Oh, man. Those would be the best. When you have like really graphic sort of source material, they sort of make it like, you know, like cartoony. I always find that very funny. So.
Because like kind of how I did for Melvin, right? Because I did a fan art for Melvin. And I said, if you want, you can use it as a cover, right?
Yeah.
So this is what I did here.
Yeah, cool.
So like very serious, you know, battleground kind of deal.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what he wanted for the fan art for Vestry. You know, it's fan art. You get what you get.
Exactly. Seriously. Man. Well, Dillard, I got to get going, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. But thank you very much for showing up. It's good talking to you.
Absolutely. I will show up anytime you give me the link, and I'm available.
Okay. Be careful. Careful what you wish for. Like I told P Money, I might send you some links.
Okay, so this is because this is the one I sent for book 1, the fan art for book 1.
Oh, hold on. Let me put your thing back up. Oh, nice. Wow. Very cool. I love the mixture between the typography in the background and the figure in the front.
Yeah, so I guess when I gave him this, he was like, "Hey, what the hell?"
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like this one better. This sounds terrible, but I like the fun one better because you expect because his own art is very sort of realistic. You expect that sort of traditional realistic barbarian stuff for Vestry. So seeing a fun version, a kitty chibi version, I think is I find it a lot funnier. So but that's just me. I'm weird.
It's not fun. It's not funny.
It could be though. Got a whole new market. It could be selling to like 5-year-olds.
Super serious, guys.
Yeah. Oh man. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get going. Everybody, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you, John Dillard. Dillard, where can they find you?
They can find me on my YouTube channel, which is called Dillard Draws on YouTube and Twitter, where I post some artwork. You can find me both places at Dillard Draws.
Dillard Draws on YouTube. So everybody, if you're watching this, check out Dillard Draws and make sure to subscribe to his channel. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And make sure to hit the like button, give this live stream a thumbs up, and make sure to hit the bell for notifications of future videos, which there will be. I don't know when, but there will be. But anyway, guys, everybody, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I will talk to you all later. All right? Take care. Bye.